predominantly an agricultural area. So it's going to affect those who are into agri, especially the Astari area. So as a matter of fact, I'm appealing to all of them that only when the NDC comes to power that since development. When the MPP came to power from 2017 to date, we've not seen significant development in the constituency. Yes. So as a matter of fact, I'm urging all our people to vote massively for the NDC. They shouldn't vote it will not the cause of the party because we need MPs in parliament. We need our MPs in parliament. So as a matter of fact, they should vote massively for our MP Honorable Linda Akwelo and massively for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to be able to govern the country and bring development to the area.
I'm grateful. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So there you heard the organizer of the party speaking to us. He has given us a brief history about this particular constituency and how the voting pattern has what they have benefited and NEC all throughout the years. But the challenges they have faced under the tenure of Dr. We are still here at the lorry park awaiting the arrival of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. But the youth organizer of the constituency is also here. Let me get a bit closer to him as well. Thank you so much for joining us here on Wezo TV. One thing I want to find out from you. I see a charged atmosphere. Both the young and the older. How did you do that?
Yeah. We all know that now the MPP performance is very bad. Abysmal performance. So all Ghanaians are ready for change. And the only person that can reset this country is John Mahama. President John Mahama. So that is why everybody was running to come and see President John Mahama president.
Today is a Monday, a working day for that matter. Still the numbers are here. That signal that victory is coming.
Yeah, he sent a very big signal that victory is coming. Well, all of us know where this country has gotten to. Where 8 years now, we cannot afford very high standard of living. We cannot afford 3 square meal and so on. So we are aware the wind is blowing. The change wind is blowing. That is clear that John Mahama is coming.
Very well. Now let's talk about some of the challenges in this particular constituency. The very difficult things that has happened in this constituency in the last 8 years.
So the challenges are in road. We have a road problem and then huge unemployment. And then I'm sure that John Mahama has done some. I'm sure his next government will be able to do more through the 24-hour economy.
Now that's where the question is. I mean, talking about the 24-hour economy, how will that even impact the people here in Shai Osudoku constituency?
Yeah, the 24-hour economy is about 3 shifts. So it means that when we have a factory here, the factory is going to run 3 shifts. The government of Ghana will partner with NGOs and then other business organizations to expand their company. Through that, we can get the 3 shifts.
Do you see victory for John Mahama?
Massive victory for John Mahama. Awaiting. Come December 7.
All right, thank you so much for speaking to us. That's the youth organizer. But let me speak to one other woman who has sent it to her. Mami, me pacha your first name. What's it? How many years?
Oh, yeah, woman, manya 55 years. Yeah, woman,
I didn't know about
Mama, Antina, me buy.
Yeah, Pao Pesa Mahama.
Me Pesa me unu na me uni kosuo because I brebi a chemuno abuwa yempa by na MPP ba.
Yeah, mom.
Hey, oba onu no ma how to take a see ba ye kromwa. Enioma bebre na mama ye ma ye wo kromwa. Enti sesenu bre aye wo kromwa na su. Ikwala wo kromwa no mu bre ni adwuma. Adwuma ni nyina krom nyina ye bata. Ikwala no mu ntimi nyehwi. Sesi aye ganata ho no. Enioma di yanya wo ganata ho. Mi mamienu wo ganata ho. Yeko ji adimichi mankola no. Omu ka se plastic chair. Ikwala no ko school a plastic chair no. Ikwala no betenasi. Books na ikwala no be di be chiro no. Akwala no di book no be tu ni stress so. Asa na wa chiro ade. Ewo no amata ten ikwala no bebre anya omu yare
And Uji said that your mama about his son.
On Tita Ganata, on Yanu different any private schools, government school Nakatangatan, the time Kwalanu Yakonyantanatu, Ganata, Amunya Kwalan and Konyantanatu, and Tia Betomia Bibi Maya. All right, so yes, indeed, you have it. The crowd will come in their numbers. The crowd will surely come in their numbers. That was just a rush from the.
The next President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama has arrived. His Excellency the President, the nation builder, our last bank, our hope, our president, my president, your president, our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama has arrived. The next president, the nation builder, the president who has so much respect for the chiefs, the president who has so much respect for the imams, the president who has so much respect for the
Menase. All right, so let me pick probably the last person before we cross over to the stage for the continuation of the program. You look different. Why are you here today?
Oh, I'm here because of Mama and then our PC.
It's been 8 years of the NPP. How difficult have you been living in Ghana in the last 8 years?
Hey, it wasn't easy at all. When we talk about education especially, things were not easy for us, but we managed it up to this time. So we are expecting our president to come to power so that everything can go smoothly for all of us.
Do you think John Mahama will change a lot of the narrative?
Why not? Why not? Of course, we have that hope that when he comes, he can do better.
All right, thank you so much for joining us as well. So that was just a quick one from her, but just at the background, you see His Excellency John Dramani Mahama exchanging pleasantries with the traditional rulers, and as you can see as well, he will soon get onto the stage. But Papa, may I say, you're proud saying?
Willie,
how many years near?
Oh, 52 years near.
And maybe sir, them party who better John Mahama, I can't Munina Waha and
okay, sir. Said the Ghana, why dinu? Oba, you be free. Said the why first 2016. Oba, you Ghana, Obia be free. Nema who are dinu? Oba, nema nyina be ko na asundua ba Ghana. Ska who are dinu? Oba, ska no nyina be ko etuma ani ho no. Oba, ska no beba na 24-hour economy no. Oba, 24-hour economy no. Ebe ya juma na ya nyina anya juma ye.
Ujiri says that your mama about to say idea
because that 2016 or your hospital was Mahama and I was on your university was so many and the way Kuma so Hani said road down when you're free at the time Hanu or bar or Baba Yanu fine and okay am I think to Mama bar or I never fine am I want to do
Menase. All right, so there you had one of the old folks who has been in this area for so many years now, and he has seen it all. And of course, so just at the background you can see how the traditional people are drumming and dancing chanting and cheering the arrival of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He said this, and of course, it tells you how excited people are. It tells you how people are ready and eager to wait and see the arrival and hear that message of hope. Now, the part of your process,
you're from Emmanuel Adensi.
Then, power person, I can't tell you, and
they usually say, if I say 24 hours economy, because my age on mine, it's 3 hours. It is 3 hours, so before a Juma, 100, that is over 300. It's immediate 24 hours economy, no one in the priority. Me call house to house, I make a see a fan for.
Alright, so he has also spoken about the fact that he is expecting John Mahama to speak about a 24-hour economy. Let's go on to the stage now quickly and take a look at what exactly is happening. Stay with us here on Wezo TV.
Mama, oh, yeah, John Mama, oh, yeah, Chaboy, Heno Supiono, Matetse boy can Meliame, Na Abape Talim Kuku, Kahawa President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Ago anye lelo ko gade do ebianga mono ogwicha mahogwi wacha wonyanga jobuko seko wachanye lo wachane Ghana mai ne wa honorable excellency John Dramani Mahama ebianga le dasa MP NDC mai we kupano le dasa NDC party yo the mono basrasako kesedo mono no madeji kecha ko to se waja waji se waja ne se no waja na se no waja ni me se no waja na ma se huzu na se basa ba ino nu no ma de kwa e akama amaga ba ne to sukudi ne cha sa waja ba ko se me to pepe o de ka fon bi no jongo onya fon bi no mono basa se ne das ka NDC onya ke party onya ne je na bo John Dramani Mahama nene wa adeji ojichi fon bi osu yi won bi ekosu were ko nji na na so ga te kicho ojo wan ma gbaso lo te ji won ojo pe were wan ko to kro ni cho ojo yame lo te gbaso lo te hime dano ke ojo makin lo te osu ko no mo na duo ni cho pe ojo na dupo ojo na dumle lo le kanine onabo Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa penya ne le dasinga NDC party yo le bene pono 7 December ochiche na mapom yo wa he ododo na wa he kwade awam aje wosi aje pusi baba bo ta party yo the party na ebem e wa so watro nyu na watro da pasa wa nene mi jo watro nyu na watro da pasa wa nene mi jo biabi dede ne adede chamano ne John Dramani Mahama ewe ko kokane ha dede ne adede chamano no John Dramani Mahama ko wa che na vote hele akama vote zuha na vote saha Linda Akwele Okulu nenine enu wa mami achimai ewe nyefe mono tolini atalio lewe yebem nenga party bi fe yebem Trump le kwa igbo wa egbie keneneke John Dramani Mahama enata le ajino ne egboro kejo meni dami wabo mono Joanna ya Joanna chamano dede ne adede chamano le John Dramani Mahama Kalinda Okulu yo bo to be ne ase le manyere bro ja manyere ba ya and so say and so say and
Atalisa Minyakaha, His Excellency, the next President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Hene was Piono, Wamasu Wanchame, was Senior Divisional Chief, neji nene ahujagango asafaje kone enya wapapa enya machemetwe pe abiami bubuzela wakopa hiyo nejo wakwane pe yasemo ma ahanye di yasemo wanene neji nene ahujaga asafaje ayikuma mache mada singa machemetwe pe ananem kone emanya wapapa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Ago hanje mabi sha omanyele ba sha omanyele ba neneme naname sereki zogo osofo inkani meli ne abakpe nge hiopiani no dasinga nene asafaje ahujaga na nim inga no fe no ko babaye ha wa NDC party enimeli ne ajega he stroto ne mono nyebapue nge Dodiowa gbopa nono wake nyebabaye nene wangedeji wa papa kewache reji His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wale enichum nene madeji kekekro chumpo je no mahala chum ka ha Shai Osudoku District Hospital na e 4 years bane bana na e peke ha wo wa ke chum je no bene wanga henya no madeji na e ma district hospital pe hospital is serve what the whole district se mo wa blow in ka ni ma ba district blow me hi kura Dodiowa afie nya blow ehi ayikuma doyumu Shahis blow ehi kodiabe blow ehi asuchale blow ehi lokano ko behewam ne bakakele maba hospital nyom yo keke apedengbe lo ne ema no wale ka ema no le na made ke eba ebombo ne we wa blow me ke ha wo saminya ineni nga bi preji no ne eno heyo nene madeji wanaka beho wakele babahe wahela wa tu nge Shai Osudoku wake babahe twa omanyaba
nene waji mochum saminya eyeza anya wa papa His Excellency the next President John Dramani Mahama anye eyezu uyamiza
eyezuzu ne numro men ha baba yimpe wana mausi mama pe okadi boko ne wakachonoko. Your Excellency, you have been welcome to Shai traditional area, precisely Dodiowa. Today is a day we have hatched or we have harvested a fish from the MPP river. In 2016 there was a young man who was the parliamentary candidate of the MPP in the Shai Osudoku constituency. Today, he has walked to us that he wants to be an NDC member and he wants to declare it here. So before you and the General Secretary, we are asking Oyote to come up, and the General Secretary of the party will wear him the NDC t-shirt in accepting his membership back to the NDC today. Oyote. And the current NPP women organizer of the constituency is the wife. He's here with a lot of his support base. They are within us. And this symbolic day will bring a lot of people from that side to the NPP. So Oyote, please come and stand here. Come and make your short statement. And then the General Secretary will adore you with the NDC. So, get your new identity and you make your short statement. So, this is the day. This is the day for our brother Oyote joining the NDC officially at Shai Osudoku.
Choboy! Enyiminyimo nene Oyote pure ebape NDC no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the General Secretary are here. Oyote Bape NDC no. Oyote Bape NDC no. Boy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Your Excellency. Aha, lopi ango ke propati o apaka ho NDC ame. Ne mauncha, maumbi, maumgrogrobia. Amen. Thank you. Ayazu, Your Excellency, the MPP constituency woman organizer, that's the husband. So and now trouble baba paper. The woman organizer of the MPP, that's the husband. Nene Stephen Oyote is now NDC member. Boy, John Mahama Sentinel, IG baby. Ayazu, I will now invite our MP, Honorable Linda Akwele Okulu.
Ayazuza Echo MFA Idebi. Your Mane Johnny, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. His Excellency, our incoming President, John Dramani Mahama, you are welcome to Shai Osudoku constituency. First Saminya, I want to be brief because of our time. Wachepa Wadeka is election year. Before we can win the election, unless we come together, Ayazu, you notice Dr. Michael Kasawa is the contest. Makpanye First Saminya, and Kasanya here. Wachepe wape kake Ayazu akaka loma point epuangeje eyim pioso yi ochepe pemino wacha ipape let it descend to the grassroots na wachepe wape kake bene ma peni will win massively chapino konemade ononi ngano yange Ghana wachepe wale na wape kake ni wa incoming president John Dramani Mahama and a massive vote Ayazu. And before I leave, I want to appreciate our own Dr. Valerie Sawyer. Beni Akosombo spillage of Bange Asuchario. In fact, he gave us food items before even the Nadmo came in. Ayazu. Nebodene Ebomodi Saminya. Nemanaka. Inge pick up go use Ghana na can use pick up or Ibanye Pechapin Sikanke hey AJ Dr. Valerie Sawyer Ayazu Hejo Inge Lama appreciate unless ka enu no ko na Shai Osudoku enu olaniche should pick a phone and call Honorable Linda I've heard this I've heard that how can we resolve the issue Dr. Valerie Sawyer I'm most grateful God bless you so much Ipape Ingala Madene Keo, Wachepe Wapekake, Imike Dr. Michael Tata White, Wapekake, Ayazu, no skirt and blouse, Ayazu, Maune Johnny.
Thank you, Boy. Our imams, Naname, Chamabi, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na Ema Eka Nikotoma Nemba. We have the constituency woman organizer, Lydia Latte, and Wakwati Nyabara Samenya. Kapai Ho, one DJ, please. One constituency chairman Isaac Kofi Pachu, and Wakwati Choboi. Kapai Wangawa MP Eje Ada, Honorable Comfort Doyo Kujo, and Wakwati Choboi. Kapai Wancha Mami, Honorable Lawyer Dr. Valerie Sawyer and Wapatinga here. Our former Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra Lawan Wapati, Kapeyo, White Campaign Manager, Professor Joshua Alabi and Wapati, local the regional chairman, Honorable Imanani Ashimo Lawan Wapati, the General Secretary, Honorable Fiabin Fifi Kwete, the one of Kwete, Choboyi, Neneme, our imams, the distinguished ladies and gentlemen, are introduced to the microphone, the next president, the next president, the next president, the nation builder, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you. Ayezu. Ehejo. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dodiowa Forest Talking Drummers. Thank you very much. Nime Name, our chiefs from the Zongo, our imams, and all the people of Shai Osudoku. Today my voice is not very good, so I am conserving it. I'm not going to speak for too long. I will just touch on a few points and then we can continue. I want to thank Ni for the kind welcome he gave us and the short speech he gave and the appreciation he has expressed for the beautiful hospital that we built here in Dodiowa as the Shai Osudoku Hospital. Recently, myself and Madam Lodina visited the hospital to celebrate our anniversary of our marriage, and I was very happy to find the hospital in very good condition. It has been very well maintained. I want to commend the people of Shai Osudoku and to commend the hospital management for doing a very good job in maintaining that beautiful facility. There are many other places where we built nice hospitals like that. If you go, the maintenance is not good, machines have stopped working, and things are breaking down. But that's not the case with the Shai Osudoku Hospital. Because of that, people come all the way from Eastern region to Dodiowa to come and give birth, because they know that Shai Osudoku Hospital has a low maternal mortality and low infant mortality rate. And so let me commend them. They've won awards for being the hospital with the lowest maternal mortality rate in the whole of West Africa. So, Aiko, there are a few things affecting this constituency. One is the size of the constituency. We got to Osudoku shortly after 12 o'clock, and we took off from there to come to Dodiowa. And look at the time we've arrived, after 3 o'clock. One, because the road is bad, and two, because the constituency is huge. Luckily, there's an opportunity to redemarcate constituencies and districts next year when the NDC comes into office. And so, we will consider splitting Shai Osudoku into two separate constituencies. But the most important thing that Shai Osudoku needs, and I've come to see it myself, is your roads. The roads are in very poor condition. If you take the road from Dorimu to Ayikuma, it's in a terrible state. Dodiowa to Akose is in a terrible state. The road that goes to Afienya is in a terrible state. And yet these are all very important roads. And so when we come, we'll prioritize the roads here so that we can have a good road network to serve the people of this area. Ezu, the MPP administration came into office in 2017, and they have managed to destroy the economy of Ghana. And one of the ways they have destroyed the economy of Ghana is by overborrowing. Of the whole Eurobond debt that we owe, MPP alone borrowed $11.5 billion, not cedis. And we realized that the reason why they were able to do that is because there's no transparency in our debt management. There's no transparency in our debt management. The only time we hear how much we owe as Ghanaians is when the Minister of Finance is reading the budget. And he tells us what our debt to GDP is. NDC is going to come and change that. We're going to make the debt management department of the Finance Ministry a separate autonomous department. It will be a debt management authority. And it will have a head who would be autonomous, and he will publish every quarter what our debt to GDP numbers are. Aside from that, we're going to change part of the Public Financial Management Act, and we'll put a clause there that caps how much money a finance minister can borrow. And so if we agree that we should not borrow more than 60% of GDP rates of GDP, then we will put it in the Public Financial Management Act so that no finance minister can come in future and just go and borrow money as badly as he wants and leave a debt for the young people who are sitting here. Because those people who accumulated the debt are not the ones going to pay it. Most of them are 60, 70 years and above. Meanwhile, the debt that they have put on you is going to take almost 50 years to pay. So who is going to come and pay that debt? It is you, the young people who are here today, who are going to pay that debt. And so when we come, we're going to amend the Public Financial Management Law so that we'll put a cap on how much a finance minister can borrow. He will not be able to borrow, if Parliament agrees, more than 60% of debt to GDP. And we will publish the figures every quarter so that Ghanaians know how much debt any government or any finance minister is accumulating. My brothers and sisters, in these 8 years, we know that life has become very difficult in Ghana. And that is because of the mismanagement of the NPP administration. They are all trying to distance themselves from what has happened now. But all of them were part of the decisions that have landed us here. And all of them are collectively responsible. It's not Akufo-Addo alone. All of them who served in Akufo-Addo's cabinet are responsible for the poor economic condition in which we find ourselves. And so we cannot reward them after such a bad performance. And that is why all of us in Ghana must vote so that the elephant that came to town and has destroyed everything will go back to the bush. Yesterday I said that hypocrisy is one of the things drawing our nation back. And I hear my colleague or my opponent is describing it as insults. When you have done such harm to this country and you go and a chief is thanking you and praising you, is it not hypocrisy? When you've done such harm to this country and you go and a priest is praying for you and commending you for what you've done, is it not hypocrisy? When you have done such harm to this country and destroyed our economy and landed us into debt, and you go and a fetish priest is pouring a schnapps on gods and praising you and saying his gods will follow you to victory, is it not hypocrisy? If I say that, have I insulted you? I haven't insulted anybody. I'm just saying the truth. And I said that there are many people who for 8 years have gone quiet even when things were going wrong. And I said that just wait till after 7th January 2025 when NDC wins, Suddenly, those people who have been quiet for 8 years will suddenly find their voice and start criticizing. If I say that, have I insulted anybody? But I know that the people of Ghana are wide awake now. In 2016, they came with sweet promises, and we believed them. In 2020, they continued with sweet promises. They brought free water, free light. They shared Momo, money through Momo to everybody. And today, now look at where we find ourselves. You've deceived us twice. You won't get a chance to deceive us a third time. This time, I know on 7th December we're going to vote. All of us are going to be polling agents. After we cast our vote at 5 o'clock, we'll all come back to the polling station. And when we come back to the polling station, we'll come and witness the count. And I'm happy with the Electoral Commission for what they just announced, that they are going to declare the results at every polling station. And that will make the election more transparent. I know that our friends in the media will be at every polling station. So when the result is declared, they'll be able to carry it, and the whole country will know what the results in each polling station is. So that tomorrow, that night, somebody cannot go and manipulate and change the figures. Let me explain that we don't hate the Electoral Commission. We're trying to help the Electoral Commission to do its work. And one of the major instruments for a transparent and peaceful election is a good voters register. And so there are a lot of rumors about the voters register. There are a lot of things that are true because some have been established to be fact. There were people in Tamale whose votes were transferred to Pusiga. And I know that the Electoral Commission has taken some action on that. But there are other places like Ajumako, where 3,017 votes were transferred into a Jumako constituency. And another number of thousands was transferred out. And so we've noticed anomalies in the voters register. So all we're telling the Electoral Commission is, set up an independent audit team. We will all go and give our complaints to the team. And they will go through the register and rectify the anomalies so that all of us will be satisfied with the register. It won't be a new thing. It has happened before. When MPP demanded an audit of the register in 2016, the Electoral Commissioner then, Charlotte said, she set up an audit team. And they audited the register. And we were all satisfied before we went into the election. So what is so different today? And so the Electoral Commission must also be careful about how it responds to us. You can't go and tell us that in 2016 there were plants and animals on the register. If there were plants and animals on the register, whose fault was it? It was your fault, because the Electoral Commissioner is in charge of the voters register. And so we're just trying to help them to do a good job. And so on the 17th of September, which I think is tomorrow, every region, we're going to march peacefully to the Electoral Commission. That is tomorrow. It is a peaceful demonstration, and everybody is invited. All political parties are invited. You can wear your party t-shirt. If you are PNC, if you are CPP, if you are NDC, wear your party t-shirt and let's march peacefully to the Electoral Commission and tell them that they must wake up and do their job well so that Ghana will continue to live in peace. We NDC are for peace. We are not violent people. And so we don't intend to have any violence in this country. And it's because of that that we are advocating that this election be peaceful and that everything should be done to make it peaceful. I know there are a lot of local issues that I should address. And one is the Dodiowa market. Our women want us to do a modern market for them. So I can assure our women of Dodiowa that even though the economy is in a very bad state, we will prioritize your market and build a beautiful modern market for Dodiowa. We also want to help our mango farmers. And so we're trying to attract foreign investments to set up a mango processing facility here in Dodiowa so that we can buy the mangoes and process them. So that we can produce good mango juice for the Ghanaian market and maybe for export. And so there's a lot that we want to do. We want to set up a women's development bank so that women can save their money there, and when they want loans, they go to the bank, and the bank will give them loans at very low interest rates, and they'll pay little by little until they finish paying. We also are going to help the young people who want to acquire skills to be able to do apprenticeship free of charge so that they learn how to use their hands. You can learn how to do tiling. You can learn how to do POP. There's a big demand for all that because we're even attracting labor from Togo. There are Togolese tilers and POP people who are coming here and working. We can train our own boys here to be able to do it themselves. You can train as a plumber. You can train as a welder so that you can get work to do and be able to look after yourself. Aside from that, those who want to run their own businesses, if you want to establish a bakery, we'll help you with the machines, we'll give you money to buy the flour, and then you can set up a bakery and sell bread and other pastries. If you want to be a poultry farmer, we will help you with the hen cages, we will give you the day-old chicks, we will give you the chicken feed so that you can feed the chickens. You can sell your eggs. When the chickens are mature, you can sell them, and all that will put money in your pocket. So there's a lot of good news. I know NDC is coming back. Don't lose hope, don't despair, because NDC has the men and the women who can turn our situation around. And I'm confident that the election we're going to hold on 7th December, by the grace of God, inshallah, NDC is going to win this year's election. And also my Okada boys. If you are against Okada, you are like an ostrich that has buried its head in the sand. It has provided employment for a lot of our young people, and that is how they are able to sustain themselves. So we are going to amend the law to make Okada legal in Ghana so that the boys can do their work without harassment from the police. There are some taxes we are going to take off. The betting tax is going to go. The e-levy is going to go. The COVID levy is going to go. The emissions tax is going to go. And finally, I just want to inform you that I have not sent any independent candidate to come and stand here. If anybody comes who says he's an independent and I sent him, tell the person that it's not true. Male Nchukomoko Akeba Domo as parliamentary candidate here, Shai Osudoku. Ewo Kemoko Bake Ake Minchule Akeba Domo. Kemomo Ake e Male. And your candidate Komepe Shai Osudoku Leji Linda Oklu ni Domo Masebie. Ewo Kenya for Shiki enye hami JM saninya for nyeha enye Melinda ni yobie. No skirt and blouse. Benya na ake Dr. Kwesa White kele domobie. Primary say wogbena. Agbene wofe kume ni oya win parliamentary seat. Shai Osudoku NDC noni. Ke woba mpuntu development fe ni sani wofe. Obaba fe wasa nye road se fe koni nofia no aya no jogba. And so I'm going to formally introduce her as our parliamentary candidate for the Shai Osudoku constituency. And so on 7th December, when you cast your vote for JM, you must cast your vote for my sister, Honorable Linda Oklu. Nyeyado Agbo. And so with this introduction, your campaign is officially launched. You can start the door-to-door, market-to-market, go to the hospitals, to the schools, wherever, and carry the message of the NDC. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Ghana must work more efficiently.
John Dramani Mahama, 24-hour economy.